Hi guys. Today I'm going to talk about the colorism that light-skinned people face. So I'm going to talk about the colorism that we face, we exoticals we face. Um, Light-skinned people do face colorism. We're not the only ones, however, we deserve to be heard, we deserve to be respected, and we deserve to be valued, appreciated, and loved and cared of. Like, we deserve to have sympathy, we deserve to be heard, and all of that. So, the colorism that light-skinned people face, I want to say that there are other people who are not light-skinned that face colorism, which might be worser. However, that does not invalidate our experience or our talking points concerning what we go through on a daily basis. So I want to say that, yeah, we do face colorism, and we are treated sometimes wrong and badly because of our skin tone, because of jealousy and hate. And a lot of people who hate on us is not always black people, but it tends to be majority of the time dark-skinned black women, unambiguous black women who hate on light-skinned people for no reason. And some of them are jealous and they have an inferiority complex concerning us light skin, and what I say is true. That's why a lot of light skins can relate with people being mean to us for no reason, and people rolling their eyes when they see us or whatever. We don't even have to say something and someone will assume that we're stuck up. Not everyone, but a lot of people will assume that we're stuck up because of our skin tone, and that is colorism. If you're a light-skinned person and people treat you wrong because of your skin tone, that is colorism. I was thinking of sparing a lot of, dark-skinned, black, unambiguous women, but today I had an experience myself with one that was so rude and disrespectful to me. I was attending a place, this might be like a separate story time, but basically I was treated disrespectfully by a dark-skinned, unambiguous black woman. And because of my skin tone, she was more rude and inconsiderate about my emotions. She wanted to call a certain type of whatever. She said that I was harassing her. I don't even know if you can say that, but she said I was harassing her, and I wasn't. I was just trying to talk to her about a certain situation, just to know some clarifications about a situation that I was dealing with this day. And yeah, so dark-skinned people, not all of them, but a lot of them tend to treat black women who are light-skinned so disrespectfully, and it has to stop. The hate has to stop, and we're going to speak out and we're going to stand up for ourselves, because enough is enough. Like, we are people and we have feelings as well. You're not the only one who face colorism. We do face colorism. The colorism we face might be different from yours, but it's still colorism. Because why are you being so disrespectful because I'm light skinned? I can't help that I'm light skinned. I can't help that I'm mixed. I can't help that I speak a lot of languages. I can't help that I'm multicultural. I can't help that. The same way you're born the way you are, I'm born the way I am. So why should I feel guilty and bad, and why should I be treated bad for it? That's unfair. That's unfair. And a lot of dark-skinned women tend to say colorism. They get the short end of colorism, the bad version of colorism. But light-skinned people, we do face colorism. And some of you treat us bad. Some of you end up being colorist with light-skinned people. Like, you assume that we're stuck up, so you roll your eyes, or you act like a bird, you chirp when you're interacting with us. Like, I had a dark-skinned black woman. She was chirping like a bird. Like, she was getting impatient. Almost everything I was doing or saying, she was getting impatient. She was rude. She was disrespectful, and it's unfortunate. And that just made me break down. Today, I literally broke down. Normally, I don't say that, but I literally broke down because of this woman. I had enough. I had enough of being mistreated because of my skin tone. And light-skinned people do face colorism. We do face colorism because of people who are jealous, because of people who want to look like us or be like us, or for some reason. And it's like, we deserve a spotlight, we deserve to be heard, and we deserve to be treated right. It's unfair for you to go out of your way and be colorist to another person because of their skin tone. Dark-skinned people are not the only one who face colorism. Light-skinned people face colorism as well. Sometimes it be from your own people. I had enough. I had enough of being silenced. I had enough of being disrespected. I had enough. I can't help the way I'm born. I can't help. And I won't feel bad about it. I will be proud about it. And this is my experience. And I'm sure a lot of light-skinned people get the short end of the stick with some dark-skinned people, black women who are unambiguous, because that's most of the time the jealousy comes from them. It comes from other people who are not black as well, but majority of the time, you know. So yeah, I had this woman. She was so rude and disrespectful, and she was saying that I was harassing her just because I was trying to understand the situation that she told me. She was so rude and disrespectful. I just broke down. I was hurt. I was really hurt. And this is why I'm going to speak out for myself, and this is why I stand for people who look like me, who are light skinned. Even if you're not light skinned, if you're an exotical, if you're seen as different than most black people in the black community, then this might resonate with you. But a lot of light skinned people in the black community, we get treated so bad because of our skin tone. I had enough. I was thinking of sparing people, of not saying what I have to say, but I have to say the truth. Enough is enough. You're not going to disrespect me because of my skin tone and think that's okay. Just because you have it hard, it doesn't mean you make it harder for other people who did nothing to you. I did nothing to that girl. She was so rude and disrespectful. I broke down, but not in front of her. I broke down later on because it's so hurtful. I dealt with this my entire life. Treated wrong because of my skin tone. Not always, but it does hurt. It hurts. So yeah, light-skinned people do face colorism. When they tell you light-skinned people don't face colorism, that's a lie. It's hard for us to make friends with people who are not light-skinned because people will assume we're stuck up, or people will assume that we have everything going on. And I never ever discriminated somebody because of their skin tone. I never treated somebody wrong because of their skin tone. I never did. I treat everyone equally. But at the same time, I'm not gonna silence myself because some people are jealous and they don't want to hear the truth. You treat us wrong, that's not gonna be unheard. The world's gonna hear about it. So we do face colorism. Most of the time when I was treated disrespectfully by black women, it'd be dark-skinned women. Not all of them are like that, but a majority of them are like that. They treat us wrong. They treat light-skinned people so wrong that you don't even have to say something mean to them. You don't even have to say a word and they'll treat you wrong. That is colorism. I had enough. I had enough. I'm hurt. I'm literally hurt. So I don't care. You disrespect a light-skinned person and you don't know how that's going to play out for your community. Because some of us are actually nice and kind, but you want to be rude and mean for no reason. I had this woman say I was harassing her just because I was trying to understand what was going on, and I was speaking to her on the phone too, and she hanged up on me. I was assuming the connection was broken because today I was doing something. I had to do something, and I had to meet this person and work with them, but they were so unworkable. They were rude, disrespectful, impatient, and they were chirping like a bird and saying, this girl was saying, because I was trying to, you know, she was like, oh, I told you this before. I'm not going to explain it again. She just explained it once. She was like, are you not hearing me? Are you not hearing me? Are you not understanding? I showed you this. I'm letting you go. She was so rude and disrespectful. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, but then I can believe it because she is dark skinned. No offense. I'm hurt, but I don't care because we will be heard. The fact you treated me wrong and you think that would be unheard, that's a story time for the world to hear. And the reason I'm speaking out, the reason we should speak out is because to make a difference in the world. Just because you had it wrong, just because you had it bad and bad for yourself, it doesn't mean you make it harder for other people that you think that they have privileges. Like, I had enough. I broke down. I was hurt. I was really hurt. I dealt with this my entire life. My entire life. Having people roll their eyes at me. People assume that I'm stuck up. And then after, when I left the situation with this girl, she was like, you're harassing me. You're harassing me. I'm not harassing you. I was talking to her in a normal voice. In a normal voice. So it just like, this is why if you're light skinned, you can't be friends with everyone. You can't be friends with every dark skinned woman. You have to be selective. I said what I said because we get treated so wrong, and it looks like nobody cares. You treat a light skinned black woman wrong and you don't care? And you don't care? There's light skinned people in the black community. Why do we have to have the disrespect? We deserve to be heard. We deserve to be respected. Some of us might be your sister. Some of us might be your daughters. Some of us might be your cousins. So why are you being rude to us for no reason? We have feelings and we will be heard. So I'm speaking out so colorism can end. I'm trying to dismantle colorism. Yes, I am. But colorism is not going to really be destroyed. Colorism is not really going to end if it's only for a specific demographic. I'm just being honest. Or skin tone. Like, I do care when dark-skinned people get colorism. I do care. But at the same time, if you don't care about my experience, like, you won't hear me speak out for you. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but, like, how can you expect colorism to end if you don't care about light-skinned people facing colorism as well? How do you want colorism to end if you don't care when light-skinned people face colorism? We face it too. So I said what I said. I might do a part 2 of this, but I was hurt. I was really hurt. In this video, you can tell I'm hurt. I've dealt with this my entire life, with people mistreating me because of my skin tone. Not everyone mistreats me, but it is colorism. I do face colorism. I had one situation in my life where someone was like, oh, you're not light skinned enough. They didn't say it, but they insinuated it. But that's a different video for itself. But most of the time, the colorism that I face as a light skinned girl is I would have people who are not light skinned roll their eyes at me. Girls roll their eyes at me. And by the way, when I walked away from this girl that was disrespectful and I end up not being with her, like, I end up not furthering along the situation with her, her business or whatever, something that was going on. When I walked away from the whole situation that was going on, because she made it a big deal, I had another dark-skinned black woman look at me and she looked like she was mad. And she didn't know me. She looked at me and she looked like she was jealous. She was jealous. And I can't help it if I'm pretty, and I'm light-skinned. I can't help it. Like, I don't, like, if you're not light-skinned, that doesn't mean that you're not pretty. You're pretty. But I just don't like when people, like, are jealous. I don't like when people look at me in a jealous way. I just don't like it. Because I didn't say anything. So you're going to hear us speak out. You're going to hear us make a change in the world. So that's the colorism we face. We get people who look at us with nasty looks and attitude for no reason. And it be most of the time people who are not light skinned. It be also white people, Asian people, but we get the hate mostly from people who are not light skinned. That's the colorism we face. I can't help the way I'm born. I can't help my skin tone, and I won't be ashamed of it. So I said what I said. I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous. And we get treated wrong because of our skin tone. We face colorism. People assume it's easy for us, and even if it is, don't be mean to us because of that. I don't go out of my way to treat somebody wrong because I assume or I know they have privileges. That's wrong. That's inhumane. So don't do it to us. So that's the colorism we face, and I might do a part 2. But this girl was so rude, and she was dark-skinned. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. She was so impatient with me. She was so mean. She was so rude. And then she's like, you're harassing me. I never had a woman tell me that. I was perfectly fine. I was perfectly fine with this girl. I was just talking to her. I was communicating with her. I was just communicating with her, trying to get clarifications about a situation. And then she was saying that I'm harassing her. She said that because I'm light-skinned. She's jealous. But if you're jealous, let me know. Be honest. You don't have to be rude. Like, I wasn't even aggressive. I wasn't even mean. I wasn't even disrespectful. And she was saying that I'm harassing her. But she's the same person that wanted me to be working with her for a specific type of situation. That's weird. That's weird. So that hurt me. That hurt me. That hurt me. So that's why I don't care no more. I'm only defending people who defend me. If you're not defending me, if you don't sympathize with my experience, my story time, I don't care. I don't care. I'm a person at the end of the day. I have feelings. You disrespect light-skinned people, but you know they have feelings. You don't know how they're gonna take it. We are people. We have feelings. Some of us are your cousins. Some of us are your daughters. Some of us are your cousins, your uncles. Some of us, like, so why are you rude and mean for no reason? That's the colorism we face. I had a dark-skinned girl look at me and she was mad and jealous, looking at me so mad and angry. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. I can't help it. If I'm beautiful and gorgeous, I can't help it. Was the girl that was jealous of me pretty? Yeah. But did I tell her? No, because she was looking at me in that angry, mad attitude way. She was giving me attitude. She was mad. looking like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I have feelings. I have feelings, and my feelings matter, and I shall be heard. And the point of me talking about light skin colorism is for a change in this world, so we can stop being disrespected, so people can stop disrespecting us, giving us nasty looks and assuming that we're stuck up. And who cares if we're stuck up? You don't know what I've been through. And if I tell you what I've been through, instead of trying to invalidate that, listen. Shut your mouth and listen. Because I'm hurt. I don't just make up stories. I don't make up stories. I'm telling you real experience, how I was treated. So that's why I'm telling you there's colorism for light-skinned people as well. Keep poking the bear until the bear pokes back. Keep poking the bear until the bear pokes back. I'm hurt. I'm going to be honest. I'm hurt. But I know how to carry myself well. Despite being treated bad by a dark-skinned black woman, I still have hope and love for them. For the ones that give me love back. For the ones that don't give me love. For the ones that are disrespectful, I would not work for you. I would not work for you. I would not work with you. And I will tell you how I feel. If you don't respect me, I don't respect you. If you don't want to hear my experience, I don't respect you. Because even if I'm light-skinned, I'm still a black woman at the end of the day. We might not experience exactly the same colorism, but we do face discrimination. Do I often say it? No, because that's not how I see my world. But it hurts when it be your own people. It hurts. So we will be heard and we will be respected. I'm not surprised when a dark-skinned woman disrespects me. I'm not surprised because I know it's colorism. I know it's colorism, and that hurts me. That hurts me. That's why you see me go hard on how I speak, because it hurts me to disrespect me because of my skin tone that I was born with, that God made me the way I am. The flip, I'm not gonna work for someone that disrespects me. I'm not gonna be your friend. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm done with that. I only stand for people that stand for me. I only stand for people that want to hear how I feel, because I'm a person at the end of the day. I'm a person. We do face colorism. One thing about being an exotical light-skinned girl who's mixed, you know, I have both experience of being treated as an exotical and then treated as a black woman and then treated as you think you're better, you're stuck up by people who are not light-skinned. Not all of them, but most of them. I do have people who are dark-skinned who are nice, who are kind. But I'm talking about the ones who treat us bad because of our skin tone. I don't care. I'm going to speak out. I'm going to say what it is. It hurts me. And I'm sure it hurts other light-skinned people that face colorism by their own people. It hurts. Stop being disrespectful to us. And then you wonder why some of us are selective with who we talk to, who we hang out with, and who we work for. Like, I'm very nice, I'm very sociable, but if you're going to disrespect me, if you're going to invalidate me because of my skin tone, it hurts me, and I won't be your friend. Especially if you're a black person and you disrespect me as a black person because of my skin tone, that's an issue, that's a problem for me. Because we're both black. Why are you making it hard for me? Because you assume I have it all? Because you assume that my skin is making it easy for me everywhere? But it's not, because you're treating me bad because of it. So I said what I said. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's the colorism we face, and I said what I said. It hurts me, but I'm gonna keep leveling up, and hopefully other light-skinned people stand up and speak up for yourself. It's true. The colorism we face, the nasty looks, the stares, the mean looks for no reason, the eye rolling, the chirping like a bird, being impatient when we speak, when we interact with them. Not all of them, but most of them act so rude and impatient with us. Give us attitude for no reason. It's just not right. It's wrong. So I hope there's awareness, and I hope you treat your light-skinned people right. I hope if you have a light-skinned daughter, a child, you treat her right. You don't have to have her skin tone to sympathize with her. I hope you treat her right. If you see a dark-skinned woman, a black dark-skinned woman who's unambiguous, but even if she's not, unambiguous. If you see a dark-skinned black woman treating a light-skinned person for no reason, disrespectful and being rude and being mean to her and rolling her eyes, tell her not to do that. It's hard. It hurts. Tell her not to be mean to a person just because of their skin tone. The same way you wouldn't like someone to be colorist to you, you wouldn't like you just don't do it to someone else. I said what I said. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.